In 2025, the football world is in turmoil over one of the most anticipated and traumatic transfers of recent times. Newcastle United, a club that has established itself as a growing force in the Premier League, are locked in an intense battle to keep hold of their star man, Alexander Isak. Meanwhile, under the leadership of manager Arne Slot, Liverpool are preparing a spectacular bid that promises to shake the very foundations of the British transfer market. Isak, a player of immense talent and international reputation, has become the centre of a sporting saga, with supporters on both sides eager to know where he will be playing next season. The Isak situation has taken an even more dramatic turn in recent weeks. At the start of the summer, he not only refused to join Newcastle's Far East tour, but also distanced himself in training, making it clear to the club that he wished to leave Tyneside. Despite being under contract with Newcastle until 2028, the Swedish striker has shown that his mind is no longer at St James's Park. He was absent from Newcastle's first 3 Premier League fixtures, including the thrilling 3-2 defeat to Liverpool, a match that will live long in the memory of supporters. Against this backdrop, Newcastle appear to have resolved to throw everything into convincing Isak to stay, even if only for the short term. The North East club have taken an extraordinary step in their efforts. Jamie Rubin, Newcastle co-owner, accompanied by a delegation from the Public Investment Fund, PIF, personally visited Isak's home in Northumberland. The visit, which took place before the Newcastle-Liverpool clash, was also attended by club director Jacobo Solis, underlining the seriousness of the proposal. The team offered Isak a lucrative new deal on the condition that he commit at least to the current campaign. This approach highlights not only Newcastle's urgency to resolve the deadlock, but also just how important the player is to the club's long-term plans. However, while Newcastle are pulling out all the stops to hold on to their prized asset, Liverpool are ready to step in with an offer that could change the entire landscape. Reports suggest the Reds are prepared to break the British transfer record, tabling a staggering £130 million to bring Isak to Anfield. Should it go through, the deal would be historic, further elevating Liverpool's status as one of the most ambitious clubs in world football. Liverpool's hierarchy, well aware of the impact Isak could have on the squad, view him as the key to bolstering their attack and competing at the highest level, both in the Premier League and the Champions League. As negotiations and speculation swirl behind the scenes, influential voices in football have also weighed in. Jamie Carragher, former Liverpool captain and respected pundit, used his platform to comment on the saga. In a passionate analysis ahead of the Newcastle-Liverpool match, Carragher urged Newcastle to sanction Isak's sale before the 1st September deadline. He likened Isak's situation to that of Fernando Torres, another player who experienced similar tensions during his time at Liverpool. I can't imagine Liverpool having another option beyond Isak, but looking at Newcastle's history and Liverpool's own experience with Torres, it's clear that keeping a player who doesn't want to stay can quickly turn into a nightmare. Carragher pointed out that although Isak is a top-class player, concerns remain over his physical durability. Over the past 3 years, he's missed 36 Premier League matches, almost a full season. Still, the former defender emphasised that Newcastle face a much bigger dilemma. They need to think about the long-term health of the club. When you've got a player who doesn't want to be there, it casts a constant shadow over the environment. They might be delighted to be in the Champions League now, but Isak has bigger ambitions. He wants to win trophies, and maybe Newcastle aren't quite at that level yet. His reflection echoes past experiences when stars like Torres, Mascherano and Xabi Alonso all left Anfield in search of challenges more in line with their individual aspirations.
Thierry Henry, the legendary French striker and fellow pundit, was even more emphatic in his assessment. For him, Isak is practically a necessity for Liverpool. This signing goes far beyond filling a gap in attack, Henry declared. It's a statement of intent. Isak has the potential to become one of the best forwards in the world, and Liverpool need to invest in that kind of talent. Carragher, though an admirer of the player, disagrees with such an absolutist view. He warns that Liverpool must think carefully before committing to such a vast outlay, particularly given Isak's recent injury record and his consistency on the pitch. On the other hand, Newcastle are not prepared to give way easily. Manager Eddie Howe has been repeatedly questioned about Isak's future in press conferences, and the pressure on him continues to mount. For Newcastle's board, Isak is a symbol of the ambitious project being built since the PIF takeover. Losing him to Liverpool would be a severe blow, both on a sporting and financial level. There is also an emotional dimension. Newcastle are determined to show the world that they are a club capable of attracting and retaining top talent, a crucial step in their rise on the European stage. In the coming days, all eyes will be on Newcastle and Liverpool. Will Isak agree to the new contract Newcastle have put on the table, or will he press ahead with his dream of wearing the iconic red shirt of Liverpool? The answers to these questions promise not only to shape the future of a brilliant player, but also to influence the trajectories of two giants of English football. Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain. This saga will continue to spark heated debate among fans, pundits and experts alike for some time to come. Meanwhile, Liverpool manager Arne Slot is watching closely. His arrival at the club has ushered in a fresh footballing philosophy, and signing Isak would be a clear signal that Liverpool are prepared to spend big to achieve their ambitions. The Dutch coach, renowned for his attacking style and innovative strategies, sees Isak as the ideal profile to lead the Reds' forward line. With his refined technique, blistering pace and sharp eye for goal, the Swede could be the decisive figure Liverpool need to restore past glories. The tension in the air is palpable, and every move by those involved will be scrutinised closely by fans. Whatever the result, this transfer looks set to be remembered as one of the defining moments of modern English football. More than figures and contract, this is about passion, ambition, and the relentless drive to reach the very top. And at the heart of it all stands Alexander Isak, a player whose future could shape the destiny of two iconic institutions. Who will emerge victorious in this epic battle remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the football world will not take its eyes off this story until the final chapter has been written. While the future of Alexander Isak remains an enigma set to dominate the headlines of English football, another important Liverpool name is also under the spotlight, though for different reasons. Alexis Mac Allister, a key cog in Arne Slot's tactical setup, faces a delicate moment as he deals with an injury that has left supporters anxious. Will the Dutch coach have his full squad available for the challenges ahead? To learn more about the Argentine midfielder's fitness update, his expected return to action, and how this could impact Liverpool's plans, click the card beside and check out the latest straight from Anfield. See you there!